Hi everyone, it's September 28th, 2008, Sunday. It's not quite 8:30 in the morning here in Vermont, and I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is today's Schmuck Look. Today, folks, I'm going to ask you again to write me in as president. This is more or less a campaign ad, so I'll probably call it campaign ad number 7, I think it is, number 6. The thing is, look, we've got an economic crisis going on. Later today, tonight, early tomorrow morning, the Joy Boys in D.C. are expected to announce their plan, their magnificent miracle that they spent all weekend, day and night, working on, even though John McCain tried to bomb the hell out of it Friday. You know, that's a whole nother story. Obviously, we need to do something. First off, my plan would be, okay, we got to bail these suckers out, but we're going to do it at fire sale prices. You know, they got into this mess. We'll get them out of it, but we're going to give them 25 cents on the dollar because nobody else was willing to even come up with that much. You don't like it? Go belly up. Also, that deal would be predicated on the fact that everybody above middle management is going to collect unemployment for their 26 weeks. They're gone. They get escorted out of the building. We'll send them their personal stuff. They're not taking anything proprietary. Period. They got us into this. Here you go. We're going to share. You wanted us to give you everything? Here's what you get. Number 2 today, in my book, A Schmuck's Eye View, when I announce, and I wrote this, me and my editor at any rate, or my editor and I, for you grammaticians out there, or you grammarians, whatever, I said I wanted Margaret Cho as VP. I'm thinking Lorena Del Barrio would be a better VP. And I'd also like to ask the amazing atheist to join in my cabinet, and I'll find a spot, whether it's Secretary of Education, Secretary of the Treasury, I'm not sure. But I've watched a couple of your videos. The only thing I'm really not thrilled with is you curse a little too much. Privately, I curse like a sailor. YouTube, not so much. It's not a good thing, really. Other than that, you make a whole lot of sense. You really, really do. I would recommend anybody to watch his videos. Mind you, there are curses, but hey, the guy feels he is involved with these things. And I like that. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box all the time. And I love your comments. You make me think through things. All of you, even the haters, you make me think through what I'm going to say. That was for Jesus for Mankind, who wrote me privately asking if I thought people as different as he and I could get together to fight a common enemy. Sure, if we're attacked, there's no problem there, because, you're saving my butt, I'm saving yours. It's a deal like that, folks. We are Americans. We both love this country, just for probably, different reasons, or different interpretations of those reasons. That's all it is. See, we're different. We can get along, though. We can have a civil discourse. We can look each other in the eye. Sure, we may call each other names, but it doesn't mean that under the same skins, we're brothers. Oh, what a novel idea. See, I brought that up because, and I grant you, this one is going to be a little bit. Usually I keep it to 5 minutes or so. This one might go a tad longer. But look, we've had enough of the divisiveness where, oh my, let's look at these guys and drool ourselves silly because of what they have. Yeah, okay, they own 3, 4, or in McCain's case, 7 homes. Exactly how many can you put your butt in at one time? Now, I understand, Mr. McCain, you have to have 2, and maybe, one in D.C. or the surrounds of D.C., one back in Arizona, where you're allegedly the senator from. Why do you have 2 in California? Yeah, etc. But let's look at this and drool, because he's a success. Is he really? He has a lot of possessions. Yes. I've watched bits of the debate. A success? I've done a little homework on this. Got into the Air Force Academy because Daddy's an admiral? Crashed 2 or 3 planes there, didn't get flunked out. Daddy's an admiral. Oh, yeah. It sounds like somebody else a little bit, doesn't it? George Jr., to be exact. Daddy went to Harvard, Daddy was a skull, George had a legacy. He didn't get in because he's smart, he got in because of Daddy. Continued, it's what these folks do. They have theirs. To heck with you. I'm telling you the truth, folks. I am. Like I said, my economic bailout. Oh, by the way, I'd also like to go with a flat tax. Take 8%, 10%, you make $1, 8 pennies or 10 pennies comes to the feds. Period. No exemptions, no deductions. I'm willing to bet in 5 years, 4 years actually, you could cut that down to 5%, maybe a little less. You can't spend more than coming in. Here it is. But there's no exemptions, no deductions, no amortizations. These things are already figured into the cost of the product. There is no reason for everybody to be double dipping. Oh, you're going to lease a car personally? You don't get to deduct that. You buy a Hummer, an Escalade, one of them big suckers. We're not going to do that commercially anymore, boys. And you're not taking that commercial vehicle off of your personal or corporate income taxes. I've yet to see a Hummer with a sign on the side. I'm sure there are some, and I'm even sure that there are some rental companies out there in La La Land, etc., New Jerk City, that have them. People rent them, I'm sure, but I'm willing to bet there's no big sign on the side that says, rent this and show everybody, first of all, how greedy you are, because, hey, they use up an awful lot of gas at 4 something, 5 something a gallon. Oh my goodness. You see what I said, folks? This is going to take a little bit. But we're now, if you would write me in and I would win, we would start something new. We're going to pay for all of the things I want by bringing our boys and girls home, not just from the Mideast, but from everywhere. We prop up an awful lot of the world's economy with our military dollars. You don't think these soldiers, sailors, etc. spend their money off base? Oh, yeah. We're going to bring them home. Let them spend some of that money here for a while. Of course, we'll need jobs for them. So, here's to the corporate world. You create 1,000 or more permanent full-time jobs with benefits a year that stay here, you get to take off 0.5% of that income tax. Oh, what a novel idea. Capitalism at its best. You want to share in the rewards all the time, you get to share in the efforts too. That's what it's all about. Just another reason to vote for me. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's today's Schmuck Look. Peace.